And good evening. Welcome out here to King City as we get set for another night of tournament basketball action here on Albany TV. And it's a matchup tonight here between the number 2 seed Albany Lady Warriors and the number 3 seed King City Lady Wildcats. I'd like to thank our sponsors to help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center with locations in Bethany and Albany, Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany, and Raymond Smith Body Shop. Sublime Formal Wear also on the west side of the square in Albany, along with East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant. Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany, and B&B Barbecue in Albany. Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany. King City Links in King City. Wildcat Lumber, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, Albany Booster Club, Albany and King City School Districts, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. It's the third matchup of the season between these two teams. Albany has come away victorious in the first two. We'll see what happens in game number 3. We'll take a look at these two teams when we come back. All a part of your pregame tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sam Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we take a look at these two teams. Again, I'm Jared Rolvis, joined along with color analyst Mike Atkins. Cameraman for the evening is Brett Williams. For King City, they come in with a record of 9-8 on the season. Albany comes in with a record of 14-4. King City was able to defeat Stewartsville Osborne 31-9 in the opening round, and it was Albany winning 63-32 over South Holt. Again, this is the third meeting between these two teams. They met here on this floor in the regular season. It was a 40-29 victory in favor of Albany in that game. And then at the Stanbury tournament in the championship semifinal, it was a 38-23 victory in favor of Albany.
Well, you've heard us make mention several times of tough to beat a team 3 times. And there is truth in that, as we've said, if those wins were close.
Yes.
And I don't know if you would classify the wins as close or not. The opening or the first game, the conference game between these schools, I guess one of the things that was a pretty broad gap at the end of the ball game, and Warriors substituted a little bit. King City fought back to make it an 11 or 12-point win.
Yep.
And then the second game that they played in the Stanbury tournament was a 2-point game at halftime. Warriors held King City to 6 points in the second half, and the Warriors ended up winning it by a comfortable margin of 16, I think. And given those two scenarios, I don't know what you take from that. What I do expect is going to be a low-scoring game. Probably a lot of defense that you'll see, and then it's a matter of who can have that spurt somewhere along the way to get out to a comfortable lead. I think you'd have to give Albany the edge simply because of the seed and the fact that they've won 2 games, and the other team remembers you've won 2 games also. But if this is one of those games that if there was an upset, I don't think I'd be shocked, just because King City is going to play good defense. You know that. It's going to be a disciplined offense. They're not going to look to shoot it real quick. The biggest concern I'd have about King City is who is going to score for them. Brylan Armfield. We've seen games where Allie Schneider has scored a little bit. We saw that in the Albany tournament. But I think that would be the biggest thing. I think just looking at the 2 lineups, the Albany Warriors in their first game in this tournament had 4 in double figures. I just think they've got more capability for scoring punch from different sources maybe than what King City does right now. King City's also playing 3 freshmen a lot. Going to be good players. They're not bad players, but they're still freshmen. And I think that's a tough way to go sometimes too. So like I said, I'd give Albany the edge, obviously, in this game. But as I said, upset wouldn't be a shock. I don't know what else to say much about that, so I'll leave it there.
We've kind of talked about it as well here with this King City team. They really have some good first halves. It's the second halves that really kind of have come back and bit them in the losses that we've seen. That is something I know Coach Anderson is probably aware of, probably something that he's trying to figure out why and how to try and rectify that, but that is something that is a big thing tonight. If King City doesn't come out and play that second half like they do the first half, it could be a bad game again in favor of Albany.
Well, and that's true. And you wonder if they'll maybe come up with something different defensively. Yes. Although the way I look at it, one game Albany scored 39 points, and I don't know what they had in the other one. It might have been 39 points both games.
I think it was 40 in the other one.
Okay. So that's not giving up a lot of points.
Yeah.
But
it was 40 and 38, so averaging 39.
But maybe make you wonder, are they going to show something else that may be a little bit different? Like we talked about, North Andrew playing a triangle in 2.
Yes.
That seemed to bother the Warriors at least for a while. I thought the last time, you wonder, will you see that?
Yes.
Because one of the things we did see in the last game, we thought King City's players inside tried to be physical with Jaden Hilliard, push and shove a little bit. I don't mean that as a dirty method of play. I don't mean that at all. That's just a philosophy. And I thought Hilliard got a little frustrated, and you may wonder if they try to do something like that.
And that is something they also did in the first game as well. You weren't here for that game, but they did that same thing in that first game, and that it seemed like it lit a fire underneath Hilliard the first time. Second time, it seemed like it got more underneath her skin. And wasn't quite able to hit stuff.
But that was a game too. The game I mentioned in the Stanbury tournament.
Yeah,
was a game she also didn't get the ball much.
Yes, exactly.
And I think one of the things I think she's been much better at, because she scored 16 and 18 in the last 2 games. Mm-hmm. But the other things that we've seen that I think is really a good sign for her is she's not forcing shots.
Yes.
In fact, she's kicked the ball out, found the Twins for an open jump shot, found Bunker for an open jump shot, found Bunker on a cut for a layup. And if she's going to draw the double team and doesn't force and can do that, I just think that gets the Warriors even more open shots than what they would have ordinarily. That's why I'm a big proponent of going inside with the ball.
Yes.
I think as long as
work inside it out. Yes.
Yeah, the more they touch it, then the less likely they are to try to force up a bad one.
Yes. We'll be back to start out the second half when we are just take a look at this game as we get set for the Hogue Lumber Company starting lineup, as well as your Smith Prudential Financial tip-off when we get back in a moment.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave, fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And now it's time for tonight's Hoag's Lumber Company starting lineup. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Hoag Lumber Company. Before you start your project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hoag Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri.
Before we stop all this, we're laying down in the long hall between the gyms. She's representing some Northwest Missouri, something, driving something. She wants you all to stop by. She's got driving impairment goggles that she wants you to experience, whatever that means. So if you're prone to drunk driving, stop by and see her. Okay. First game this evening will be the girls' game between Albany and King City. The starting lineups for Albany: number 3, Emerson Hoag. Number 10, Maddox Everly. Number 12, Kennedy Everly. Number 13, Caitlin Bunker. Number 15, Jake Hilliard. The Warriors are head coach Cody Lawler, assistant coach Brooke Crawford. And for King City, number 1, Kinley Potter. Number 2, Bailey Hutchcraft. Number 21, Brian Arnfield. Number 22, England Garlock. And number 31, Allie Schneider. Offense was coached by Ryan Anderson, assistant Ashley Bogart.
So again, those are your Hoag Lumber Company starting lineups. Again, for King City, it'll be Kinley Potter, Bailey Hutchcraft, Rylan Armfield, England Garlock, and Allie Schneider. For Albany, it'll be Emmy Hoag, Maddox Epperly, Kennedy Epperly, Caitlin Bunker, and Jaden Hilliard. Albany will wear their home white uniforms, green lettering outlined in black. King City, their road purple uniforms, white lettering outlined in gold. As we get set to tip off tonight's game, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396.
A unique national anthem that the crowd joined in.
Yes.
I got to admit, I did try to help out, but had to stand on my toes to hit the high notes. And I do have one comment. Brett Williams was just moving his lips. He wasn't singing.
Always the lip syncer, never the singer, huh? And the sad part was, I'm pretty sure he was in choir his senior year. So over to left wing with it, here we have Kennedy Epperly as King City starts out in the man-to-man defense. Jaden Hilliard over to the right wing for Maddox Epperly. Trying to roll to Hilliard, back out to Maddox Epperly. Had it, they would have given it right back inside. They probably would have had Hilliard again. Hoag with the basketball left wing. On the roll to Bunker to the glass. She will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, good possession. Got a good shot. Drew the foul. Good pick and roll.
Foul will go against Kinley Potter, her first.
Sometimes the best post pass is when they post and repost after the ball's thrown back out.
Bunker misses everything here on the first. Second free throw attempt misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Hutchcraft. Armfield trying to send it for Potter. Tip picked back up. She'll send it back up top for Armfield to Garlock, top of the key. Both teams start out in a man-to-man defense. Armfield off the screen, gets it into Potter. Her shot off the mark as she got a little too deep. It'll be Maddox Epperly to bring the ball across midcourt over to the right wing for Emmy Hoag. Back to Maddox Epperly, left wing. Her shot from 3. Drains it.
Good start.
Good sign for the Warriors when they hit their first 3.
Well, if you're going to go behind the screen, that's always the potential price you pay.
And especially with the 2 Epperleys.
Yes.
Over to the right wing for Potter. Leaves it off for Armfield. Into the corner to Garlock. Her shot from just inside the paint is up and good for 2.
So she's really good at that particular thing. I think that's an area maybe she needs to be a little more offensive minded.
Kennedy Epperly up top for Bunker, over to left wing for Maddox Epperly. Up to Hilliard. Gives it right wing to Hogue. Kennedy Epperly drives down to the block. Goes up too strong off the mark. Rebound pulled in by King City. 3-2 Albany with the lead. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter as a shot from Armfield bounces off iron. Rebound picked up here by King City. Garlock top of the key. Back over to left wing for Armfield. Back up top to Potter, top of the key. Right wing to Garlock. Garlock will drive to the baseline now, sends it back out to Potter. High post for Schneider. Drives through, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound. Rebound thrown back out up top to Potter. Garlock in the corner, sends it up for Schneider. In the corner to Hutchcraft. Up top, stolen away here to Maddox Epperly. She'll take it to the glass and blocked there by Armfield, but she's going to be out of bounds trying to keep it in play. Kennedy Epperly will inbounds here for the Lady Warriors as they lead here 3-2, 5:08 left to play here in the opening quarter. Hilliard gets it up at the high post on the inbounds, trying to get it for Maddox Epperly. Up to Hogue. Up for Hilliard. Over to the right wing to Maddox Epperly. Turns, drives, misses off back iron, and out of bounds here off of the hands of Hutchcraft.
Warriors getting some looks, but contested except for the three taken by Maddox Epperly.
Kennedy Epperly will inbounds up top for Hogue. Gets it right wing for Maddox Epperly. And that time,
a little too high on the dribble.
Steals it away. Can't finish. Rebound pulled in by Bunker. Into the corner here for Kennedy Epperly to Hogue. Trying to feed it inside there to Hilliard. Kind of got pushed off her spot.
Just a big push.
And it goes out of bounds.
Well, if you're not going to get that call, it's going to be, she needs to spread out and be a little stronger.
Yeah.
Because when that pass went up, she just kind of got displaced.
Hutchcraft with the basketball. Sends it up top for Armfield. To Potter. Her shot misses off iron, gets her own rebound, but a foul called here on the floor. Foul will go against Hilliard. It'll be her first, team's first. 4:04 left to play here in the opening quarter. 3-2, Albany with the lead. Trying to find Potter on the block, out to Hutchcraft, tipped off the hands of Hogue. Trying to get it back into Potter, tipped away off the hands of Bunker, picked up by Maddox Epperly for Kennedy Epperly. Baseline back out for Hogue. Maddox Epperly, top of the key. Hogue drives inside. Her shot up and in for two as she muscled it in.
Little runner in the lane.
5-2, Albany leads.
May do some good for her confidence going forward.
Armfield, top of the key. Leaves it off for Potter at the high post. Drives and takes it right at the glass, right at Bunker, and puts it in. And a timeout called by King City. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
5-4, Albany with the lead. 3:18 left to play here in this opening quarter. It'll be Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Maddox Epperly, top of the key here for the Lady Warriors. Sends it up top for Kennedy Epperly. Shot from 3. Drains it.
Good play coming out. screen a guard on a big player inside, then come off a double screen the screener, wide open for three.
Carson Mollis, who
Hands
checked in for Hutchcraft, is going to be fouled as Emmy Hogue will pick up her first, team second. Garlock to inbounds. 5-second call just before she got it inbounds there to Schneider. Maddox Epperly to bring the ball across midcourt over to the left wing here for Emmy Hogue. Up top for Hilliard, right wing to Kennedy Epperly. Down to Bunker inside.
Good
and
shot.
She'll put it up and in for two.
Good offense.
That
Last
time
two
they
trips.
took Hilliard out and kind of got Schneider away from the basket. As they try to get Schneider on the pick and roll from Armfield, as she'll put it in off glass.
That's a tough finish.
Yes, falling away.
The pass kind of took her farther under the basket.
Yeah.
Just did a really nice job of getting it up off the rim.
Pick and roll to Hilliard. Too strong
strong.
off glass. And then going to be called for the foul. And that's going to be her second. And we're going to see a quick here for McKenna Moffitt. She'll check in here for Hilliard. Garlock will bring the ball across midcourt here for King City over to the right wing for Armfield. Up top for Schneider. 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 10-6, Albany at the lead. The pass to Potter goes off her hands, out of bounds. Maddox Epperly again to bring the ball across midcourt. We'll send it over to the left wing for Emmy Hogue. Pick and roll to Bunker. Sends it back out to Hogue, who drives baseline, and she's going to be fouled here on the drive.
Good job by Bunker, too. I thought she just kind of lost the handle a little bit and didn't try to force it. Got it back out.
Foul will go against Carson Mollis, her first, team second. Ball inbounds here for Moffitt, out to Kennedy Epperly. Over to the right wing to Maddox Epperly. Moffitt sends it left wing for Hogue.
Oh.
Kind of missed
Had Moffitt on
there.
the roll.
Kennedy Epperly with the basketball. Up top for Moffitt. Left wing for Maddox Epperly. The defenders all left her. She was able to put up the shot, just couldn't quite get it to fall. Garlock keeps it in play, gets it up to Potter. Turns, puts it up off glass for two. 2-point ball game here. Albany leads 10-8 with a minute left to play here in the opening quarter. Right wing with it for Emmy Hogue. Her pass up to Bunker. Tipped away by Potter, picked back up by Bunker out of her hands. Maddox Epperly, left wing three, misses it short, partially tipped maybe? No.
Just maybe a little hurried.
Wasn't certain if Armfield got a piece of that shot or not. With 45 seconds left, King City with the basketball trailing here 10-8 in this championship semifinal here at the King City tournament. Garlock, top of the key. Over the left wing for Schneider. Dribbles in. Her shot too high off glass. Rebound pulled in by Bunker. Maddox Epperly will slowly walk it across the timeline here with 20 seconds left to play here in the first. Warriors look like they'll try and play for the final shot here of the quarter. Kennedy Epperly, top of the key. Three, misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Potter. Then stolen away by Maddox Epperly. Her shot no good. Armfield with the rebound. The pass to Schneider goes through her hands as time expires. And after 1 quarter of play, Lady Warriors lead 10-8. We're back to start the second in a moment on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
10-8, Albany with the lead. King City to start out with the basketball to start out the second quarter of play. And it'll be Armfield that'll inbounds here for Garlock. Hilliard on the bench with 2 fouls to start out the second quarter. Mollis out for Hutchcraft to start out the second quarter. This one goes off of Armfield, just picks it up before it crosses midcourt. Armfield dribbles it down to the corner. Trying to get to Potter, knocked away by Bunker. Up for Maddox Epperly. For his sister Kennedy, 2 deep. Pulls it back out.
Smart play.
Hogue, top of the key, over to left wing with it for Maddox Epperly. Up for Kennedy, Epperly, top of the key. She'll drive. Down to the block. Goes right at Garlock, can't finish. Ball tips around, hits off the back of Moffitt. Picked up here by Potter. Armfield sends it down for Mollis. Back up top to Garlock. She'll drive for Armfield. And she'll get her first points as she ties it up here at 10 apiece, a minute in to the second quarter of play. Emmy Hogue with the basketball. She'll leave it off for Maddox Epperly on the left wing.
Ooh.
Got through the defense and puts it up off glass for 2.
A lot of hand checks and arm bars that are being allowed here early.
Garlock, top of the key. Over to the right wing for Mollis. Up top for Schneider. Garlock, Armfield all alone, top of the key from 3, knocks it down.
Well, they switched. They ran the same thing, screen to screener.
Yeah.
And Maddox tried to switch and go with the post player, and nobody stayed with Armfield.
Into the corner for Kennedy Epperly. 13-12, King City with the lead. And driving, getting the bucket and the foul is Kennedy Epperly.
Yeah, we got a score malfunction here.
I think it's something with the scoreboard, I believe.
Well,
it should be 14-13, yep. 5:58 left to play here in the second as Schneider will check out after picking up her first. Team's first as well.
Good strong take by Kennedy Epperly with the offhand.
Yes. Finishes off the three-point play as well. Timeout called here by Albany. Coming out of the, we'll be back after this. Petty John Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a 15-13 lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. It'll be King City basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Top of the key here for Garlock. Over to left wing. With it for Potter. Trying to get it down to Armfield inside. Back out. Hutchcraft unable to hold on to it. Up top with it here is Kennedy Epperly for Hogue. Maddox with the basketball, leaves it off over for Kennedy, right wing, down inside to Bunker. Turns around, faces right up against Potter. Her shot goes up. She's going to be fouled. As Potter going to pick up the foul, that will be her second.
We saw a little bit more of that from Bunker in the last game. I'd like to see more where she puts it on the floor and goes around her defender. She's strong and good post player, but not the tallest person in the world.
She'll miss the first one off front iron.
Like we say with a lot of free throw shooters, still finish up high. That shooting hand, that's better. Still
Just
short.
missed it short as rebound picked up here by King City. Garlock top of the key for Mollis right wing. Drives down to the baseline and loses it out of bounds here with 5:09 left to play here in the second. Cameron Miller will check in here for King City. She'll check in here for Carson Mollis. 15-13 is the lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. 5 minutes left to play here in the second. Allie Schneider will come in at the next stoppage here for King City. Kennedy Epperly trying to get it into Bunker, knocked away, picked back up by Bunker. Back out for Kennedy Epperly.
I thought she had a shot right there.
Maddox Epperly up top for Hogue. Moffitt here for Maddox Epperly. Into the corner for Kennedy Epperly. Open three in the corner, misses off back iron. Maddox will run down the long rebound. She'll drive baseline. Up and under, can't get it to go, and out of bounds here off of Bunker on the rebound. And Schneider will check in here for Potter as she'll sit with 2 fouls here with 4:24 left to play in the second. So Hilliard and Potter both with 2 fouls apiece for their teams. Garlock with the basketball. Into the corner here for Cameron Miller. Up top for Allie Schneider. Up to Garlock. Back out to Armfield from 3. Misses off back iron.
We're going to get Schneider.
They're going to get Schneider for her second now. It'll be the team's third. So Schneider and Potter each with 2 here for King City, and Potter ready to check back in as we're just a little over halfway through the second quarter.
Oh, that's a nice take.
As Maddox Epperly takes it to the glass for 2.
Little head and shoulder. Made her defender react and then kept it and just kept going the same way she was. Get on the floor. Good job for Bunker.
Gets on the floor, ties it up. Jump ball will go here to Albany.
Kaylin's really been a lot more of a factor these last 2 games we've seen her.
Armfield will check out as Potter checks in. Maddox Epperly with the basketball right wing. Into the corner for Kennedy Epperly. Turns the corner, leaves it off for Hogue.
Oh, had a 3.
Leaves it off for Maddox. Moffitt down to Bunker on the block. Goes right at Schneider, can't finish.
Good
Schneider
job,
with the
though.
rebound. Garlock for Potter. Up top for Bailey Hutchcraft, top of the key. The pass to Schneider behind her, sails out of bounds.
The Warriors, for the most part, have gotten fairly decent shots.
Yes. Just haven't gotten some of them to fall.
No,
I mean,
haven't really, and maybe one forced one that I can remember, but
maybe 2.
Pretty good shot selection.
Just 1 or 2 probably forced shots, but that's not bad. As Mollis ready to check back in. Moffitt puts it up off glass, off the feed there for Maddox Epperly.
Nice pass, nice cut, good finish by Moffitt.
Top of the key here for Garlock. Up top to Potter. Right wing for Hutchcraft. Her shot from the baseline bounces out. Rebound pulled in by Bunker. And welcome back out again here to King City. Sorry we kind of lost our feed there for a moment, but at the end of the second half, it ended with a 3-shot from England Garlock and make it a 1-point game, 19-18. Albany has the lead here at the halftime break. Your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee, proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community. Fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, the Briar Patch, and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, and B&B Barbecue, Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany, Wildcat Links in King City Lumber, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, Albany Booster Club Albany, and King City School Districts, and the Premier New Shopper located in Albany. Take a look here at the stats from the first half for Albany. They're shooting 8 for 20 from the field, 2 for 5 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 5 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring at the moment by Maddox Epperly with 7 points, 6 points for Kennedy Epperly, 2 points on the night for Emmy Hogue, McKenna Moffitt, and Caitlin Bunker. For King City, they're shooting 8 for 17 from the field, 2 for 3 from behind the three-point arc, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by England Garlock with 7 points, 5 points for Brylan Armfield, 4 points on the night for Kinley Potter, 2 points for Allie Schneider.
Well, this is one of those games I think Warriors are getting more shots up, but King City is shooting a little higher percentage at 8 for 17. Yeah. Turnovers, I've got the Wildcats with 8. I only got the Warriors for 2 or 3. And but I don't know. It's been a first half that it looks like you feel like the Warriors ought to be ahead by 6 or 8 points, and here it's a 1-point game. The half ended the way I think just nobody likes to see the other team hit a shot at the buzzer and go into a break, halftime or quarter, with a little bit of momentum. And King City gets the ball coming out, starts the second half. And I don't know, for the Warriors now, in fairness, Hilliard sat down for a good part of the first half, I think.
Well, she sat down, I would say
4 minutes into the first quarter.
Yes, and she sat out probably a good 3/4 of that first half.
Well, and then it's can they get her involved in the offense. I thought the Warriors ran pretty good offense for the most part.
Yeah.
Just had two really bad turnovers with less than 2 minutes to go. The last 2 Warrior possessions, just dribbling to the ball at the baseline and picking it up. One time it was stolen. One time it forced a step out of bounds. And I mean those are killers.
Yes.
2. But the Warriors do find themselves ahead by a point, and you know this has kind of followed the pattern of the last game these two played, where I think it was a 2-point game at halftime, and then King City just couldn't score in the second half. We'll see if they can break that. You know, I would say the Warriors probably not holding them to 6 points and a half again.
No.
I would guess that's probably going to be the case. But
it was a 19-17 score the last time at halftime between these two teams. Final score was 28-23.
38-23.
Yes, 38-23, yes.
Yeah. Well, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know. This is one of those games I think, you know, you'd almost say, is this a trap game where you've beaten this team you're playing twice? It'd be natural to look forward to the finals where you're playing a team that you've lost to twice, and you better take care of business in this game. King City ought to have a lot of confidence and a lot of momentum coming in to start second half.
We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany.
(19-18) is the lead here for the Lady Warriors to start out the second half. It will be King City basketball. For the Lady Warriors, they'll start out with their original 5 starters. It'll be Hogue, Epperly, Bunker, and Hilliard for King City as they get ready to start out the second half of play. It looks like it will be Garlock, Armfield, Potter, Schneider, and Hutchcraft. Remember, tonight's halftime on Albany TV was brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee, proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Garlock to inbounds here for the Lady Wildcats.
Garlock was 7 in the first half. Of course, we've said before, maybe she's be a little more offensive minded. Hasn't taken a lot of shots, but I think she's hit every shot she's taken except one.
Garlock with the basketball. Over the left wing here for Schneider. Hilliard giving her a lot of room, not expecting Schneider to pop one up from behind the arc as Armfield top of the key. Leaves it for Potter on the baseline. Loses it down on the floor. Picking it up here is Maddox Epperly. Maddox top of the key, sends it to her left wing for Emmy Hogue. She'll drive as she got Potter up off her feet. Takes it off glass for 2. 2 nice takes here for Emmy tonight, both of them ending in points. As Armfield in transition leaves it off for Schneider. Will get the bucket and the foul. As that time the Lady Warriors got caught sleeping on the defensive end. Foul's going to go here against Caitlin Bunker. And that is going to be her first, team's first as well.
Warriors got caught sleeping. And I think we're going to see a different defense. So we might have seen that triangle in 2.
Yeah. Unable to get the shot to fall on the and one that time is Schneider. Right wing with it here.
Yep.
They are going to run a triangle in 2 with, they get it down inside to Hilliard, who puts it up in for 2. So they've got Armfield as well as Potter and Schneider in on that triangle. Hutchcraft and Garlock will chase on the 2 Epperleys. Top of the key here for Schneider. Over to Armfield left wing. Back to Garlock. She'll drive, sends it back out to Schneider. High post Armfield from the right elbow. Partially tipped. No, just not certain about that, but.
Yeah, I was going to say they're working a lot of offense, free throw line and below in that possession.
Maddox Epperly, top of the key, sends over to the right wing for Hogue. Maybe now goes back to a little man-to-man.
Man-to-man.
Bunker over to the right wing for Hogue. Trying to send it down to Maddox Epperly in the pass.
Just a bad decision. What are you going to do with it down there?
Yeah. Pass too tall, goes overhead, out of bounds. 23-20, Albany with the lead. 6:05 left to play here in the third. In the corner with it, Potter drives baseline. Sends it back out to Garlock, will drive. Out to Potter. She'll drive to the block, hits off the bottom of the backboard and off the hands there of Bunker.
Yeah, I think she got a piece of the shot.
There's been a couple of times I thought Albany's gotten a piece of it, and they've said they haven't.
And a good no call.
Yeah. Potter kind of came in a little wild on the shot. Warriors in that 2-3 zone coming out of the inbounds as Garlock will have it right wing.
Yeah, now they got matched back up. No, they're going to stay in the zone. I was going to say, I
thought they did for a moment, and they're going to get a foul called here against Hutchcraft. Foul will go against Kennedy Epperly. That will be her first, team second. think there's something on the floor inside the paint. I don't know what it is, but in the corner here for Armfield. Trying to get it down to Schneider, tipped off the hands of Hilliard, picked up by Hogue. Maddox Epperly for Hilliard. Bunker left elbow, just off the mark. Rebound pulled in by Schneider. Armfield with the basketball. In right wing, Hutchcraft knocks down a big three to tie it at 23 all.
Yep, hit just enough to keep them going.
Hogue with the basketball. Up top for Bunker, over the left wing for Maddox Epperly. They missed Hilliard.
Switch, you got.
And now they find her a little late as it's tipped out of bounds off the pass from Hogue.
It's too late. Had three different opportunities to get. They had a mismatch on the screen and roll.
Hogue, deep right wing three, misses off inside iron. Hilliard on the rebound, and then bounces it off her foot out of bounds.
Warriors just a little bit out of sorts.
23-23, 4:40 left to play here in the third, as King City has tied it here in the third quarter. Up top for Potter. Back door to Armfield. Leaves it short off iron. Hogue on the rebound. Hogue gonna drive, leaves it off for Hilliard on the block. Can't finish, gets her own rebound, sends it back out for Kennedy Epperly.
In the corner.
Maddox Epperly top the key over the left wing for Kennedy Epperly. She'll drive down to the baseline. Sends it back out to her sister Maddox. Can't hold on to it. Back out to Maddox right wing. And a timeout going to be called here by Albany. We're back after this Petty John Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
(23-23) is the tie. 3:51 left to play here in the third quarter. It'll be Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Inbounds for Bunker to Hogue.
Yep.
Back to Bunker. Inside, goes strong, misses off back iron, and a foul going to be called here against the Warriors on the rebound.
Warriors got to go glass on these and finish. They've just missed a lot of inside shots.
Foul against Bunker, her second, team's third.
Their post players, we've seen this a lot the last couple of years, and you'd figure by their junior year they'd get over some of that.
Pass to Potter, a little too tall. She has to get rid of it so she doesn't fall out of bounds. Gets rid of it. Picked up here by Maddox Epperly. In the corner, Kennedy Epperly from three. Misses off iron, tipped back out. Picked up here by Maddox Epperly. Again, Kennedy Epperly, corner three. Again, misses off iron. Rebound this time pulled in by Armfield. Armfield with the basketball, sends in the corner to Hutchcraft. Up top for Potter. Her shot from three. No good. Rebound pulled in here by Hilliard. Maddox Epperly.
That is Jaden's second rebound of the game. One offensive, one defensive.
Kennedy Epperly with the basketball. Up top for Bunker. Trying to leave it off here for Maddox Epperly, and they're going to get a foul called here against Hutchcraft. That is going to be her first, team's first as well. Carson Mollis will check in here for Hutchcraft with 2:41 left to play here in the third quarter, 23 all. Kennedy Epperly inbounds for Hilliard. Out to Maddox Epperly. Shot from 3. Misses it short. Out of bounds off of Albany.
See a little frustration building in the Warriors.
Yeah. A little bit of a danger zone here for the Lady Warriors as Garlock with it up at the top of the key. 2:25 left to play here in the third. Tied up at 23 all. Armfield from the left elbow. Can't get it to fall. Hilliard on the rebound.
They've just been unable to get that spurt.
Hogue drives, leaves it off for Bunker. Her shot falls in.
Finish for Bunker.
Armfield right wing. On the baseline, trying to leave it for Potter. And again, the pass just a little off the mark, and Potter can't quite keep it in play. Bringing it across here is Maddox Epperly over to the right wing for Hogue.
Oh, got to look.
Missed Hilliard on the pick and roll as Maddox Epperly puts up the shot off the mark. Rebound picked up by Garlock. And a timeout called by King City. We'll be back after this. Petty John Center timeout here on Albany TV.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you.
23-23 is the tie, or 25-23, Albany with the lead here, as we sit here in the third quarter of play. 1:37 left. It'll be King City basketball.
Well, the Warriors have run that pick and roll pretty effectively, but they're just not looking at the screener that rolls to the basket. It's got to be quick, but it's there.
Schneider with the basketball, leaves it up top for Potter. Drives, too strong, rebound pulled in by Bunker. Hogue with the basketball up the top of the key. Trying to send it over top the defense for Hilliard, off glass for 2.
Good pass from Emmy Hogue.
Garlock with the basketball up at the top of the key. And they're going to get a foul called here against Kennedy Epperly. It will be her second, team's fourth.
It was. You're gonna call that, but there are a lot of hand checks we're seeing too, and hand checks not being called as much.
Pass up top for Schneider. Leaves it over to Potter, right wing. To Garlock. Out to Potter. Trying to send it down to Schneider, stolen away by Caitlin Bunker.
Yeah, just bad decision. Bunker was fronting the whole way.
Maddox Epperly drives inside the paint. She will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Bailey Hutchcraft. It'll be her second, team's second as well. As Maddox will miss here on the first free throw. Warriors so far tonight from the line, 1 for 6. As Armfield will check back in, checking out here for King City will be Schneider. Second free throw from Maddox Epperly is good.
Now, if things go to form, King City ought to be about due for a three-pointer, shouldn't they?
They should, as Armfield with it on the right wing, up top for Mollis. Over to Potter. Garlock over the left wing for Hutchcraft. Her shot from just inside the arc, no good. Armfield keeps it alive.
Good hustle by Armfield.
And they missed Armfield open there in the corner.
Open for a 3.
as she'll drive in. Her shot off the mark, picked up here by Maddox Epperly. Down to Kennedy on the block. Can't finish as time expires. And after 3 quarters of play, Albany with the 5-point lead, 28-23. Back with more in a moment.
Wildcat Links in King City is the place to go play when the weather outside might not be suitable. Whether that be too wet, too cold, too hot, or maybe even just too sunny. Wildcat Links is perfect for the whole family, featuring a golf simulator, multiple TVs, shuffleboard, pool table, drinks, and food. So come and play amazing courses like St. Andrews or Pebble Beach and watch the game at the same time while never leaving the area. Wildcat Links in King City, your local golf oasis.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
28-23 is the lead here in favor here of the Lady Warriors. As we get ready to start fourth quarter play, it will be Albany basketball.
Look for a set coming out maybe to start here.
Hogue with the basketball right wing. Up top for Bunker. Trying to leave it off here, Maddox Epperly. Hilliard. Kennedy Epperly. Up top for Bunker. Finds Hogue. Backdoor for Hilliard. Going to drive it. She's going to be called for the travel. Just got to put down that one dribble.
Put it down once and jump stop and power. Just can't stand. They get opportunities and they just can't stand the prosperity.
Warriors will go with a little bit of pressure there as Potter with the basketball up at the top of the key. Sends it in the corner to Garlock. Cross court for Potter. Back out to Armfield. Up top here for Hutchcraft. Schneider just past the right elbow off the mark. Rebound pulled in by Maddox Epperly. Into the corner for Kennedy Epperly. Drives, bounces out, and goes out of bounds here off of Garlock.
You got Hilliard in the low block, not giving it up.
Kennedy Epperly to inbounds here for the Lady Warriors. The pass a little too short.
Bad pass.
As it was Schneider that picked it off, and then a foul called here against the Lady Warriors.
It's a bad pass. You got to get it out there.
Yeah. Bunker comes away with the foul. That's her third, team's first. Armfield to inbounds here for the Lady Wildcats. Inbounds for Potter. Potter over to left wing to Garlock. Back to Hutchcraft left wing. Up for Schneider. Garlock down to Potter on the block. Finishes. And a timeout called by King City. Back after this Petty Genomical Center timeout here on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Kennedy Epperly will inbounds here for Maddox. Over to the right wing for Hogue. Pick and roll for Hilliard. Puts it up off glass for two.
Much better job. It was open early. Good adjustment by Emmy Hogue, too. She had that same play a little bit ago and missed her. Didn't miss her that time.
Potter deep on the right wing. Leaves it off for Garlock. Up top for Schneider, over to the right wing to Hutchcraft. Trying to send it back out here for Schneider. Leaves it off for Armfield. She'll lose it, sends it to Potter, baseline. Long. Rebound pulled in by Schneider, who puts it up off glass for two.
Well, Hilliard just got outworked for that one.
30-27, Albany ahead by 3. 5:25 left to play in the fourth. Hogue with the basketball up top for Bunker. Leaves it for Maddox Epperly. Kennedy Epperly just inside the three-point arc. Can't get it to fall. Potter on the rebound.
That's a force.
Potter with the basketball. Up top for Hutchcraft. Over to the right wing to Armfield now. Schneider top of the key over to left wing to Garlock. Hutchcraft with the basketball. Up top for Schneider. Over to left wing again to Garlock. Pick and roll to Schneider, a one-point ball game. 30-29. Maddox Epperly top of the key. Maddox sending it up top. They're going to get a foul called here against Hutchcraft. It will be her third, team's first. (30-29), Albany with the 1-point lead. 4:17 left to play here in the fourth. Ball inbounds here for Hilliard. Up for Bunker, back to Hogue. Hogue just in front of the free throw line, can't get it to go. Schneider on the rebound.
Well, it's not a bad shot. Just kind of choked the arm off a little short instead of staying up high.
And now they're going to get a moving screen called here against Hutchcraft. It'll be her fourth, team second.
Not much to save her for.
Halfway through the fourth quarter of play, it's a 1-point lead in favor of the Lady Warriors, 30-29. Hogue up top for Hilliard. Going to dribble in. Now pulls it back out for Hogue. She'll dribble inside the paint. Her shot up and in for two.
Come up pretty big in this game.
She's got 6 points. All of them have been big buckets tonight as Garlock brings it across midcourt. Back out for Armfield. Her shot from just in front of the free throw line off the mark. Rebound made by Potter, who puts it in for two.
The Warriors just getting beat up inside right now, and I don't think they expected that.
32-31. Albany with the 1-point lead, just under 3:20 left to play in the fourth. Hilliard sends it back to Hogue. Back for Hilliard at the right elbow. In the corner, finds Hogue, had a three, drives into the paint, now sends it back out for Kennedy Epperly. She'll go up and under, can't finish. Rebound pulled in by Potter.
It's a bad shot.
Garlock to bring the ball across midcourt again here for the Lady Wildcats. Has it up at the top of the key. 2:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Up top for Armfield. Armfield for Schneider. Drives. Stolen away here by Maddox Epperly. Up top for Kennedy. Back to Maddox. Got a wide open Hogue here on this. They're back in that triangle in two. Wide open here in the corner. Hogue in the corner. Passes up the three, leaves it off for Hilliard. Her shot from just behind the free throw line. Banks it in.
Yeah, I don't think that's how you drew it up, but they'll take it.
And Maddox Epperly knocks it out of the hands of Armfield in the backcourt, out of bounds here off of Albany.
I've seen a lot of coaches use that. They don't like to use a triangle and two, but late in the game, they will do that.
Potter with the basketball, brings it across the timeline here for the Lady Wildcats. Up for Garlock. Over to left wing with it for Hutchcraft. Back up to Potter. Right wing for Garlock. Schneider, high post, backdoor for Armfield, finishes amidst some contact. Back to a one-point ball game, 34-33. 1:35 left to play in the fourth.
Warrior defense kind of let them down here down the stretch. Offensive glass.
Back to a man-to-man defense this time here from King City. Hilliard gets her defender up, can't finish, gets her own rebound, leaves it back out for Maddox Epperly. Emmy Hogue drives, lays it off glass for two.
Big basket.
36-33, a foul going to be called here against Maddox Epperly. It's a three-point ball game with 1:07 left to play here in the fourth, and a timeout called by King City. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day.
36-33, Lady Warriors lead here with the Lady Wildcats with 1:07 left to play here in the fourth quarter. It will be King City basketball coming to the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Well, King City has one timeout remaining, Albany with three. Neither team close to the bonus.
King City can afford to really be aggressive on defense too. Barring a three here, they're going to be looking for a
travel called here against Potter. Wanted to give it off there to Armfield. Tight defense by the Lady Warriors forces the turnover.
Yeah, Epperly beat the screen and got in the passing lane a little bit.
Mollis will check in here for Hutchcraft as she'll come out with 4 fouls. Hogue with the basketball. Gets it across midcourt, and she's going to be fouled here by Garlock. Don't quite think that's the foul that Coach Anderson was looking for.
Well,
his
I
first
did hear
team
him
serve.
yelling foul probably behind us, but which I always said, when you hear a coach yell foul, why isn't that intentional?
Yeah.
But I understand that's the spirit of the game too.
Hilliard, top of the key, is going to be fouled.
Now you want to keep it in the hands of your guards. If they're going to foul right away, you want to keep it in the hands of preferably the 2 Epperleys are your best free throw shooters.
Timeout called here by Albany. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard.
For details on the Rec Center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
Albany basketball out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Inbounds here for Maddox Epperly, just getting it inbounds before the 5-second call, and then Garlock going to pick up the foul, and it will send Kennedy Epperly to the line for 2 free throws. Not a spot where the Lady Warriors have shined so far tonight. 2 for 7. Kennedy, though, 1 for 1.
Well, I think you got, I won't say it.
Misses on the first.
This is the big one. I mean, get it on 2 possessions.
Hutchcraft will check back in here for Mollis with 44.4 left here in the fourth quarter. Still a lot of time on the clock here for King City with 44 seconds. As Kennedy does put it on 2 possessions. Armfield's pass stolen away here by Maddox Epperly.
Yeah, pull it back.
And she's going to be fouled. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I was going to say, the Epperly, let's be honest, the Epperleys are probably their 2 best free throw shooters, so you want to keep it in their hands. Now here's 2 big ones here, just pretty well makes King City need to go for 2 threes, I would assume. See, and that's the other thing, the way King City plays, trying to go quick doesn't necessarily work in their favor, I don't believe.
Kennedy sinks them both. A 6-point Lady Warrior lead here, 39-33. Another steal.
Get it out of there.
Kennedy Epperly with the basketball is going to be fouled here by Garlock.
So that's one of the things. King City is still in the ball game, and two really unfortunate turnovers.
Yeah. Well, really 3, because, I mean, you go back to
that's
the
right.
turnover there by
with
Potter.
the travel.
As Kennedy will sink the first. So the last 3 possessions have been really unforced turnovers by King City with the travel and then the 2 errant passes. As Kennedy
well,
hits them both.
5 out of 6 for the Twins, and those are big. Now you got to go. Warriors don't want to foul.
Garlock over the left wing for Mollis. They have to put up quick shots as Potter with the basketball for Armfield. Right wing 3, knocks it down. Inbounds here for Hilliard. She'll be fouled with 12.8, trailing by 5. But a timeout called out before the foul was called. We'll be back after this Petty John Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Wildcat Links in King City is the place to go play when the weather outside might not be suitable. Whether that be too wet, too cold, too hot, or maybe even just too sunny. Wildcat Links is perfect for the whole family, featuring a golf simulator, multiple TVs, shuffleboard, pool table, drinks, and food. So come and play amazing courses like St. Andrews or Pebble Beach and watch the game at the same time while never leaving the area. Wildcat Links in King City, your local golf oasis.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Welcome out here back to King City, coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Emmy Hogue will inbounds. Trying to get it to Kennedy Epperly, has it on the right wing, up top for Hogue. And she's going to be fouled here with 9.6 left to play here in the fourth quarter.
Well,
almost thrown away twice on that.
Yeah.
As that foul going to go against Potter, her third.
Almost only counts in atom bombs and drive-in movies.
And horseshoes.
Well, that's too easy.
Hogue misses on the first. Misses on the second. Rebound pulled in here by Armfield. Shot from 3 off the mark. Rebound pulled in here by Maddox Epperly. Picked up here by Mollis to Garlock, and no good. At the end of the game, 41-36. Lady Warriors come away with the victory. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's winner circle player of the game when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
And welcome back out again here to King City. It's a final by a final score of 41-36 in favor of the Lady Warriors. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ball game. For Albany tonight, they shoot 16 for 42 from the field, 2 for 9 from behind the three-point arc, 7 for 15 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Maddox Epperly with 10 points, 9 points for Kennedy Epperly, 8 points tonight for Emmy Hogue and Jaden Hilliard. 4 points on the night tonight for Caitlin Bunker, 2 points for McKenna Moffitt. For King City, they shoot 16 for 37 from the field, 4 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, 0 for 3 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Brylan Armfield with 10 points, 8 points on the night tonight for Kinley Potter and Allie Schneider, 7 points for England Garlock, 3 points on the night for Bailey Hutchcraft. Mike, tonight our winner circle trophies and awards North player of the game is going to go to Emmy Hogue.
Well, and, you know, we don't, a lot of times we go with whoever the high point scorer is. And we haven't the last few times out. There are a couple of reasons for that. But tonight we go with Emmy Hogue because 8 points. And every basket that she made in the course of that game was a big basket. She had a big one in the first half when King City had closed the gap. And I think every one of her baskets in the second half came when King City is making a run and just kind of kept them away, kept them at a 3-point lead. It just kind of seesawed back from a 3-point lead to a 1-point lead on numerous occasions.
Yes.
I think Hilliard had a big shot from the free throw line too, but I just thought Hogue had a really meaningful night with her 8 points. And also there's another one where pick and roll, she missed Hilliard for a layup. Next time they did it, same thing, learned from the last time, found her, got a wide open layup, so another big assist in that comeback too. Thought she had a good finish to the ball game, missing the 2 free throws at the end, notwithstanding.
Yeah.
I thought she was the person tonight.
We'll be back with our second game of the night, number 2 seed Osborne, number 3 seed Albany boys when we come back in a moment.